Good afternoon. Welcome to Williamson County Board of Commissioners meeting. It's today, October 29th, 1:34 p.m. Roll call, please.
Tim Atkinson.
Present.
Jim Marlowe.
Present.
Jim Razor.
Present.
All right, we're going to start off with old business today, and DevNet is at the top of that. Jeff, you were able to get some new numbers from DevNet?
Yes, he emailed them this morning for October 28th. It's about a 3% reduction for, which is how much was it? 15,000.
Yeah.
He did a little bit. He didn't sharpen too much. They did remind us, of course, that they'd already removed the 10,000 for converting.
So that will basically be a ball of wax. They'll come in, install the software.
Well, they'll get the information off the deal and put it into their system.
Yeah.
And we'd like to talk about that too. We prefer they not do us all at the same time. As each one finishes, we'd like them to run all. So yes, when we close our books, get finished with board review, and we close out, stuff like that. And then let them continue to use Bill's system to cut rates, collect. Once they're done, now they can switch all their stuff. But they go ahead and switch Neil over, the assessor's office. We can start working. Once they update their system information, our numbers will already be there. But that way, they'll be able to finish 24 system under deals and still have all those other advantages for the treasurer. And then they can switch that stuff up if they can do that. I know they prefer not to, but if we're paying the regular price, then we prefer. They think we might try the other option. I think it'll be easier for the treasurer and the county clerk not to be waiting till 3 months to do stuff.
Yeah, I mean, our concern is, the delay.
Mhm.
We're already late
So they'll be later.
compared to what we have.
Well,
We don't have a permanent replacement yet, so having to hope that we're gonna get things sent out or finalized in April or May on the permanent assessor and send stuff out and then hoping everything transfers and we can get stuff out by August is a concern. So if we were able to slow play this, we can let them cut their stuff, we can get all their stuff done in a normal timeframe, not worry about converting and implementing all the information for the clerk's office with the extensions and that. And the other part too is a little of concern for me and maybe for Amanda and Janice, is the star bond stuff. We really don't know how that's going to play out.
Well, and we have that new TIF that just came.
Yeah, well, there's a new tip.
yeah,
too,
so
so
it's not certain. I gotta get that drawn in.
we want to start, with a new system with those
In place.
unknowns, in place. So, I mean, I guess when we call them, so what we want to propose is to slowly implement this over the course of, what in essence would be 10 to 12 months instead of a 3 to 4 month process that they had talked to us about last week.
I don't think we'll be that late in closing out. We're pretty much so far up to date with valuing everything that's been looked at so far. That's going to be the ice, and so we'll have that. We're going to go out and be picking that up hopefully Thursday, Friday. And I'll make contact, see if we can get out there and look that up, priced up, everything else they went out and looked at it, priced up. We're took care of some other issues. Splits of speed started to be looked at, which is good. The time of year we're in. So we are shooting for, depending on who gets in there, along that person. And I don't see why they wouldn't be willing to have some help with continue to get stuff through. Hopefully, yeah, we should be able to meet the timeline that we set. Finish out. Which is the that's not. So they want, technically, but it. Have to do it, no, which is. Not that much. Do that part, but I'm still doing that parts. That's kind of what we were looking at anyway, with the combined
I think that's
effort.
what we're.
We're trying to get up to speed so that that person's not, you know, trying to get done as soon as possible, knowing that we have this conversion. Even for us to get our work done. We're trying at least a 3 to 4 month window, at least 4 months, right? Before we're able to go in and do any changes. System. That's in the system. We still go ahead and start going out and looking at pricing. We still got the cards and the change slips ready to go. It's a matter of putting that in. But also, I was hoping that hopefully it'll draw some stuff in the Canvas system. So I don't know if we can getting on the transfer over. Some of those questions we're going to have to try to figure out. As far as the timeline, I think that there shouldn't be a problem, at least with the numbers that you guys have kind of looked out previously.
Excellent.
So going back to DevNet though, are they gonna provide a contract?
I don't know
Are
why.
they gonna have deadlines? Are they, I mean, just from what you guys are concerned about is a delay or this or that, and I can just see this blowing up that never goes smoothly when we talk about data conversions and implementations and.
That's why we're asking to extend it. Let's give everybody.
Well, but yeah,
you
extend
know,
Some of it.
the timing of
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
They were talking about switching everybody over within
Right.
that 4 to 5 months, which is fine,
Let them
except.
focus on the assessor's office, get that done out of the way, then start.
And then you will continue to use the other network that you're using.
Yeah, because I mean,
Just in that-
they can, in the background, what I'm gonna propose is, in the background, they can go ahead and converge the 24, 28 years worth of stuff we have. Let them work on that. They can even work on, test scenarios with the Starborn stuff and things, because that's, they say they know what they're doing. And I'm not doubting they don't, but this is new territory for anybody in Illinois. You know, maybe if they, I don't know if they, well, they don't have Kansas.
They do not have.
So, I mean, so to be able to make sure that we have everything going in the right place and how it's gonna be dispersed out, and they may need to run some test scenarios. This would let them do that with current information and let them, you know, work the bugs out and everything. And roll into the 25 day, 26 year, it'll hopefully smooth and ready to go.
We had a issue one time when we did photography and having that switched over, and they gave us a approximate time it would take. Kept being later and later. So the next time that we did a contract like that, we had a drop dead date, not delivered by this date. Every so often, they were paying us a penalty for until they got completed. So we did something like that. It says, you know, we're just not going to give you an open-ended date. If you're not closed by that 5th month, then we're talking financial towards them. You're not completed, you know, here's $100, $200, $300, $500 a week. Whatever we think is financially going to motivate them to get fit. So we can put that at the end of the contract. You can have that. I always thought that, and ever since we did photography, that we've always added that in there, except with pictometry. But they had never had a problem with working with the company that we had with them. So I knew that is a caveat that we can think about adding to the contract for the conversion.
It'll be kind of like a liquidated damages.
It will be, that's why I was curious is,
And
I've
that's,
seen no contract, so I don't know how, I mean, you guys can certainly listen and deal with the numbers and say that, you know, You guys approve the numbers being proposed, subject to, contractual review, but I can't tell you guys to vote on the contract, we don't have a
We don't
contract.
have contract.
But as far as for, yes, they would do, yeah, once we accept, then we, upon the, see the contract, and then again, they're not gonna add that in. That's something we would want.
We would have. to-
No, I understand, I just don't, I have no
We need
idea.
to see it first before we can, see about that. In fact, the person who told me to do that, Scott Vincent.
Yeah.
So he'll know exactly where I
Maybe he
had that
knows.
information from.
Yeah, maybe probably pretty good advice.
It was, because it was lingering and that was, and of course, that was good information.
Well, the other thing too, the urgency is in the assessor office.
Yes.
It's not in ours, it's not in land.
Right.
I mean, Janice might say that. We can function with what we have. They're the ones that sold it. I mean, if you put a more stringent timeline on them to get that stuff converted, get them up and running, just compared to us.
We would definitely like to have the Canvas system. Start on stuff.
Yeah.
And pricing up. And, that's, and do that trading while we're trading.
Can you give you any idea when you could get started? The 1st of January?
Until we close out, they can't start. Until they have those solid numbers at the end of the day. These are the valuations, these are assessments. None of the figures are gonna change on any of the, nothing can be changed as far as for the figures, for the assessments. Once we close out, we're done, we send off the final abstract, we give the clerk the final abstract as far as for those values, once they're signed off on them. They know that's a stopping point that they can always go back to. That's what they.
Now, there's another, well, we had talked about this, and we'd have to check with Mark, but Mark makes data backups. So I guess the question would be, is if Mark had a backup as of the last closeout for, for 20,
They won't do it unless it's
they want it to be current.
the last closeout, and then from that closeout is when they want to do it.
Even if you have the exact same information, you have the guaranteed stopping point, you can reproduce that, and you have an.
You'd have to talk to them, as far as I know, that's. You have to talk to them. That's a technical question, as I just know, but that's.
I know that's what they
feel
propose.
most comfortable with is that dead stop point that they can always go back to.
Right, but if we had that, I mean, when we asked them if they have that ability, this would let them start maybe in the next 30 days instead of having to wait until April, May of next year, is what I'm saying. Which would give us,
At what, that the stop dead point is when they start conversion.
right,
So it's not like you can say, we're gonna wait 3 more months and then start conversion.
no, I'm saying that they take the 23, pay 24, if there's if you got an abstract and an official stop date, like in the system. No,
Because, we've done all our 24 stuff.
I think they want to be able to verify what the state of the law is.
Well, that's part of it too, but so they go back to 23, but now we've made all these changes in 24.
The assessors are.
Yes. 24 systems, that's what we're gonna close out on, so they need a drop dead date for 24. Yeah, they won't be able to go back to 23. Because yes, of all the changes we made up to the end. Because we'd have to re-enter in all that data. There would be partial numbers that no longer exist, there would be partial numbers that are out there, new values, new homes, and yeah, so now that's it, they do that drop dead state that we started then. So the sooner that we can get closed out for 24 and get done with that is at least the best for, yes, moving forward, so that 4 to 5 months, I would assume it's gonna take at least that. Minimum 4, maximum 5. Even got done in February. That's still, you know, you're not almost August before you start. Which is, I started this year. And then, yes, we would.
He finishes out April and May. You will still be able to do all of the work that you need to do off of the old program that using the DevNet.
If they allow
If
us.
they allow
If
us,
they allow.
yeah, because I mean, you're talking 6 weeks for a man to side.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got done in May, so then that would be
First of July.
the first part of July, then 2 weeks, for us, so that we could get them out possibly in July. And then have August and October due dates. So instead of getting September and November. I mean, so we at least move it forward 30 days.
So we need
Have
that
a true 6
information.
days. So that's what we would like to, I mean, because then that way we get closer and hopefully with the new system and being able to get done, then we can maybe move it up another month.
If we're able to close it out that,
That's a big if.
now we're starting to do the work for 25 sooner. And we're getting that on. And we have personnel to get more work done. Right. Nice. And once we get, even if we get caught up to where we need to be as far as for our time, it'll be another year or two before the treasurer can move up. How quickly he wants people to get into tax. Because it's going to be less than a year, less than a year. That's.
I've heard that be a multi-year process getting.
It'll be at least, because I think you don't want to move it up too many months each year.
No, we were hoping, when the man and I talked, we were hoping to be able to move it up a month. Next year, and then a month the following year, and that would get us back in line to the old timeline.
Tax bill's going out in May.
And end of May, first part of June,
Right.
with due dates in July and September.
Yeah.
And still have a tax sale in December.
So like I said, we figured that would probably be a few years.
Yeah.
we could do that.
Yeah.
Plus implementing with the conversion, that would be a good goal to be able to still reach it at that point. And that's definitely quite a bit of change, but should be put in this position for the future. That's kind of what we're looking at.
So we need to give you a verbal today that says that we're going to approve this if they get a contract.
I think we need to, were we going to call that?
We were gonna call them.
You'll call them.
We'd like to
call
call because we could
Yeah,
get these
great
answers and we
question.
can also propose our scenario.
And they said
to see if they're
that
willing to-
we need to see a contract.
Yeah, and then we'll talk to them. about the contract they have to-
Some of our issues. And I'll mention that about, what happens if you go past that point, so.
Is this Scott Lipinski?
Scott, Andy.
Yeah.
Well, Scott,
Scott, this is Commissioner Atkinson. I'm with Commissioner Fraser and Commissioner Marlowe. And I have,
can you hear me?
yeah, you there? Can you hear me? Oh, we were on mute. Can you hear us now? Hello?
You there? Sorry.
Hello?
All right.
Hello?
No, you're on red. You're on red now.
Great. Scott? Scott?
Are you there, Scott?
Yeah, it's kind of hollow though. We can't hear you very loud. Yes.
Yeah, call us back, please.
Sure.
Yeah, I remember.
I don't know what's going on with that.
The first we could hear him. Then it sounded like he was in a cave. So I don't know if you put it on speakerphone.
Yeah?
Sound like you're on speaker, but it's too far away.
I don't think so. I was talking about recently, there's some direct there.
Exactly.
Maybe we'll-
Just send it to him.
Because right there, it's every exhibit they requested.
You can't tell me he doesn't know.
That's what he was told he wanted it the first time. Was that exact verbiage that I read to you.
Are you there?
Yeah, Scott, can you hear us now? Hello? Hello?
Scott,
I'm not recalling on my cell phone. That be all right?
Try to call it over.
There you go.
to extinguish from the box. There we go. I'm a tin can.
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
I can't, sorry about that.
That's okay. I've called you from my cell phone. Once again, I'm Commissioner Atkinson. I've got Commissioner Razor, Commissioner Marlowe with us, Jeff Robinson and Ashley Goddard here also to talk about the DevNet system. And I'm going to hand it over to Jeff and let him ask you the questions.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, call Andy too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're going to add a call. There. Sandy.
He's more technical than the other parts. Scott's super salesperson.
And he doesn't recognize the number.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please
Texting or something.
Okay, we're back on with you, Scott. Andy didn't answer the phone. We went to his voicemail. Scott, are you there? Hello? I swear,
Is your phone turned up?
my phone's all the way up, yeah.
I think it's his phone.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are, yes. Yeah, you can.
Or is there a Zoom option?
Can we set up the Zoom? Yeah,
Do you have an email?
I do not. Can you text me your email? Okay, thank you. Why don't we take a recess until we get the technology figured out?
I mean, I've got this email right here. Yeah.
He just says that this focus one.
You have Andy's email also?
Yes.
All of that's getting set up. I did reach out to Mayor, see if our existing hardware fits their minimum requirements. Being assured me it does. And also added that they have worked with other counties that use DevNet. And at any point when DevNet or the subject office wants to reach out, Mayor and bring them into the conversation,